Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bingo. It's time for the challenge seeds for this week's Minecraft Bingo seed challenges. This is the first of the 5 in a row seeds. It's seed 17007 007 007. Name's Clover. No leaf clover. That doesn't really sound that well that good, does it? Anyway, this is the card. The spawn point had trees. I don't remember. The second one had a village. The first one had something. A chunker? I think the second... Yeah, I think it had a chunker. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the chunker is very relevant, though. We'll see. So definitely a nope to this one. And this one. A strong... Please not this one on this one. No and no. 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 This is not good. No, no. Yeah, there's no good option here. They are terrible. What's the least bad, you may ask? And you're not alone, because I'm asking myself the same thing. Is the lapis good enough to maybe go for that middle row? I mean, the clay is easy usually. The sapling should be fine. And then it's 13 iron, which is also not the worst. But then, yeah, cactus green and the lapis, I don't know. I really don't know. We can't go over anything with the enchanted book, or the emerald, or the ender pearl. Left-hand column. That's so much gunpowder. We definitely need like a dungeon, maybe even more than one. And you also need the bones. I guess the cookie wouldn't be a problem because there is a chunker, I think, but you need the bones to grow the wheat. So I don't like that very much. And then it's also 11 iron. I don't know. Bottom row. It also seems really weak though, because you have to wait for an apple, unless you get an apple some super easy way. And then you also would have to find 8 gold. There's no good option here. I don't like this one. Yeah, I just really don't like this one. What else can I say about it? Not that much, I think. I'm trying to find something that I'm like missing, but there's nothing, right? This doesn't work. This would be okay except for the golden apple. I mean, I guess if there's a dungeon with a golden apple or an enchanted book or something, and maybe that makes a difference, but I think we'll have to try and go for the middle row unless we find a dungeon that changes the plan. If we find a golden apple, we might try and go for this. Because it's just some bones. Maybe 3 bones would be enough. The cactus green, then, I mean, still the redstone, but the melon and the cookie might be okay. If you get that dungeon. If you get an enchanted book from a dungeon, we could go for this, maybe, if the dungeon also gives us the string. And technically it could also give us 3 redstone, then that would be very good. But that dungeon does not exist, I promise you that. Technically the dungeon could give us those 2, and then that would be the one to go for. And there could be some way to get an emerald, and maybe this is okay, but probably not still, because 5 gunpowder is a ton of gunpowder. So I don't know. We might go for the middle row. Here. I don't know. I really don't know. This is one where it's just impossible to have a plan, I think. There's a village here. I did not know about that. Is this the right seed? Southwest. There's a chunker on the other side. Okay, I mean, we start with the village, I guess. Even though that seems weak too. I don't know, everything here seems really weak. Still, even with a village and a chunk right there, I guess the cookie is a guarantee now. That might change my approach. Because there's definitely a cocoa bean and there's definitely wheat in that village. Man. I still don't know what to go for. We'll try and pick up a sapling here while we make our tours. Then we run to the village and check the blacksmith, grab the wheat. Ah, it's even more. It's a bad tree, way too big. Eight logs. Needs a tree this tar. So both the seeds have villages today? Maybe I didn't listen and the village was mentioned. Because I feel like I would have changed my strategizing in the lobby a little bit at least. It definitely wasn't visible though, because it's not visible from down here. But it's possible that the village was mentioned, I just maybe wasn't really paying attention. I did see the sapling fall, that's good news. Because it means you got an item. Yay! I think I want to grab some of this. Just so we have it. And then we'll run over there and then see what's what. Technically this could get us pretty close to an enchanting table. But would still need a lapis. And if we have to go for a lapis anyway, that row might just be better. Or pretty sure it is better. I hear some skeletons. I think that might be a dungeon. As an enderman too. Oh man, this is too much stuff happening. I don't know what to do now. Kill the enderman for sure for the pearl, because the pearl was in a pretty decent spot, I think, on the card. Well, got a music disc. Not that I really wanted it, but I can't go down there. I wanted that creeper to blow up those skeletons, instead he just always was like just out of reach for that. I had so many skeletons. Yeah, this is bad. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. None of this makes much sense to me. Ah, man. Where's that enderman? How are there so many skeletons here? Is there a dungeon up there? There is. But it's blocked off. Where's the enderman? Ah, man, this is a mess. Okay, if we get the gunpowder here, maybe that does something for us. Is the enderman in there? Yeah, here he is. That's not really all that great for us. Okay, the golden apple actually makes a difference. I'm very overwhelmed here, but we go for the diagonal now. I think... God, this is bad. But we have the golden apple, we need the clay. We have the clay, we need a vine and some sugar. And the mushrooms. Right, there's some sugar. There's the enderman again. Do we kill him? Does the ender pearl give us anything? I don't think so. I don't know. This is too much for my brain right now. Mushrooms and a vine. We need there's the mushrooms. We need a swamp. Or we can go for that chunker. There'll definitely be vines there, but that's pretty far from here. I think there's gonna be a swamp right here, right? Maybe, maybe not. There's a swamp right there, yes. What a mess of a run this is. Alright, that was easy. I'll take it for sure. Is there a swamp on this side too? No, right? No. Still need a brown mushroom. There was one over there. I think this is actually... Oh yeah, no, there is a swamp. I'm just blind. I need that, right? And then I also need... Oh man. This and that. And then we need the boar. And make the mushroom stew. And then we need to wait 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that's it, right? Alright, get a decent time here. Very strange run though. So many skeletons. I'm pretty sure those skeletons we saw are not from that spawner. They just kind of randomly spawned there and then made everything a mess. But 610 I'll take on this one, because it's just insane. That was so tough. Dude, these ones are really hard on my brain, because there's just... It's like you're driving with a navigation thing, like a GPS, and you're just ignoring it and just constantly recalculating, like finding a new route. That's what this was like. And it's just so bad. I don't know, it's very hard for me to play the game like that. And I constantly have to adapt the plan, because there's never really a good option for anything. So would this have given us anything? I mean, it's probably going to give us something, right? There's no way it doesn't give us anything, right? That's pretty weak. That's really weak. So that's good. Didn't miss out on much here. We would have had the wheat for the cookie. But then that's it. The iron pick is nice, I guess. Some extra iron, some apples for the golden apple maybe. I don't know. There was no desert anywhere here. No, there was a desert some way, I believe. I don't remember now. Everything's a mess. There was a desert this way, right? Yeah, we saw the desert again at the end there. Looking from those red mushrooms over this way. So there would have been cactus green there for us, for sure. But what was that? Cactus green was with the lapis, of course, and then clay, lots of iron, and the sapling. So it would have been the sapling, and then go over here. Get the clay, probably here. Yeah, that's clay. And then go here for the cactus green, and then just go on the ground would have been the play. And it might be faster than what we ended up doing, depending on... I mean, that's a decent cave. That's too high up, though, for lapis. I mean, it doesn't look very likely that that's going to be fast here. There's not much going on in terms of caves down here. At least I don't see any obvious lapis anywhere. But I really don't want to find a vein anyway, so it's good. That was just a really weird run. One of the weirdest ones in a while, I want to say. Because I'm pretty convinced I didn't hear the dungeon, I just heard the skeletons that spawned out here in that flooded cave. And then there was nothing else here, right? No, name tags we didn't need, it was the enchanted book. Just a very strange run. Could have had the ender pearl. But I mean, it's not a guarantee, it was just one enderman. Just weird, very weird. And then the ender pearl would not have been that great. I guess it could have been okay, it would have been 8 iron and then the melon, which I don't know if there... Oh, no, not 8, 10 iron to bind to. And then the melon maybe in the chunker. I don't know. Like, it's really hard to... I feel like I did well. Let's put it like that, I guess. Definitely a lucky break with those skeletons leading me to that dungeon. Really, the skeletons didn't... The skeletons led me to some iron. What led me to the dungeon was the enderman that I heard up there. Just a weird run. Alright, next one. I don't need to go that far back, actually. I think it's this one. And this one had a village and some trees. No, I don't remember. Maybe this one wasn't the one with the village. Maybe the first one was the one with the village and I'm confusing the two. I think this had a desert and a village, but I don't know. It's whatever. It also looks pretty bad at first glance. So we don't like this unless there's a dungeon. Not a dungeon, a chunker. Because then that could be pretty good. We could get that from the village and the wheat. And it's just a sapling, the wool from sheep, and then those two from the chunker. I don't think there was a chunker on this one though. But then who knows? There was a village in the first one, and I thought that was the one that only had a jungle, so I don't know what I'm talking about clearly. This is pretty bad, but technically I guess the village could give us that, and then maybe this is decent. It's still the gold, which I hate, but maybe. I don't want to wait for an egg and an ender pearl, so this is definitely a no. The beetroot seeds could be doable with the village there, and then that is a very good option, I think. So that might be it if there are beetroots in the village. Don't like this, and then yeah, don't like that. Don't like that because of the same reasons. We didn't like that and that. This is good, potentially. It's 10 iron and a cow. Sapling, the mushrooms, and some sand. That should be decent. Don't like the lapis. Don't like the gold. Don't like the ender pearl. And then the diagonals have the spider eye and the enchanted book, so they are very unlikely to be good. So if there are beetroots, I think we'll try to go for this. And if there are no beetroots, I think we'll try to go for this. And if you see a chunk, we might go for this. Sound good? I don't know. I don't know that it does. Yeah, okay, there is a village. This one definitely has one. I don't remember if it was a blacksmith or not. We'll find out eventually. There is a blacksmith. There are beetroots. There's a sheep. Don't see any chungers. There's a pumpkin out there. That's not a good option, right? No, it's the pumpkin pie, so it's definitely not a good option. So it's a bone. Or I still go for the corum instead, but I didn't see any cows or good mushrooms. I'm still not 100% certain what the better option is. I think we'll try the beetroot row though. I'm not convinced that it's good, but might be our best option. How did I not pick that up? Because it fell down a step. It didn't look like it fell down, but I was always looking at the card, so I wasn't moving either. There we go. No iron here, right? It's too high up, I'm pretty sure. No easy flint, it's fine. So there are sheep to the right here, but I think there are on the other side of the hill, which is not that great. I don't need the mushrooms, right? Well, maybe I do. That tree got cut in half by the vines. Guess let's get some extra food. Is this a dungeon? No. No. It's a very deep, scary cave of lava. And some iron though, so maybe we just hop down there after we're done here. Picked R6 up, very good. Give me the 3 torches, I might want them. I thought there was a path there, there isn't. There's only a path on this side, obviously. Didn't need to make the thing. That's good. Is an apple on the card? There is an apple on the card. Because we have this 5. It's just an ink sac now, right? And then a bone, which hopefully is going to come easy enough. But that's probably all of them. There are all farmers, I'm telling you. You can buy a cookie. Fisherman, not a farmer. Where are these squid going? I hope they could just like run around here and there would be a squid close by, but that was a waste of time, quite obviously. I'm not happy about it. Nope, give me that back. Definitely need to chop another tree before we can go underground. Caught that, very nice. And then I guess we'll head back to that hole in the ground, because that seemed to be our best bet to go down low really fast. Maybe. Just maybe. And yeah, we need a bunch of wood. Probably don't need my boat anymore. Don't know why I pick it up. It's just, I don't like leaving behind my boats. Actually, whatever, let's just... do this. Very sloppy everything, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Make that, pick that back up. Make that, and put it here. Put those three down. Pretty bad. Come on. Ah, of course not. Glass bottle. And then we just need to cook the stone. I don't know what else we need to do. 10 bread, that's a lot of bread to God. For free. Ugh, it's not as good as I thought. I remember it to be, like, it looked better in my memory. Than it actually does. There's a rabbit that fell down there. Because this is not going to be very easy to get into that water there, but we managed to do it. I didn't grab the I did grab the furnaces. Okay. There's a bone potentially. There should be a bone there. There's an easier bone maybe, because it's alone. That's not a bone. What's with that? That's... like... how many skeletons are in this cave? Okay, just need the one bone, we're good. What was that? It's like from a horror movie. I turn the corner and there it goes. Horror. All right, give me some redstone down here. I don't like this cave. Lapis, of course, so that's always easy. Many needed. How is there no redstone here? Come on. I don't want to dig for it, but I guess I have to. Because none of this goes down, right? Just leave me alone. I'm really low, actually. This is very annoying. Is this even worth it? To spray it like that? You know, probably not, to be honest. But I don't know what else to do right now, so we'll do this. I didn't get the flint yet, did I? I did. So all we need is the redstone, right? Yes. Stupid, but okay. I guess we just dig down here. There's just nothing in this cave. How long to find the redstone? Feels like forever is a pretty good estimate of how long it might take. I got some redstone. Not quite forever, I guess. But close enough to it to be mad about it. Oh man, that's some really bad crafting. And there we go. 757 I'm not happy about, actually. It feels like I should have been much faster. I don't know where all the time went. It just sort of disappeared on me. You run really fast on the surface, I guess, and then... Look at that. I found lapis, I found the diamonds already. So many diamonds, look at that. I should not have kept going here. This is bad. Using up all my good luck here. Crazy. Alright, whatever. What was with that skeleton cave? How is that normal? Answer is it just isn't, I guess, but... Where was that? It was right here. I think that's the... yeah. There's just skeletons everywhere. I guess in that it wasn't the worst thing to have happen, because I needed the bone, but man. Turning that corner up there. Not good. Kind of mad that there wasn't any redstone here. And I couldn't get back to this stretch of cave, because that would have led us to the redstone there, to the one we got even. I guess I should have just tried digging down over here or something. I don't know. Not optimal, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like it, yeah, it feels like that was, this one felt faster than the first one, but it was actually slower, which is strange to me. But this one was just more focused, and that's why it didn't feel as bad. The first one was just very frantic. With the decision making, I think I'm happy with what I've done in this one too. I just should have been a bit more efficient, a bit faster. I don't know that there was anything else we could have really gone for. And there was enough iron to get the bucket, but there were no cows, or at least I didn't see any. And then spruce sapling, and then you still need 7 more iron and the mushrooms. I guess the mushrooms would have been out there, and the spruce sapling over there. And maybe you could have picked up the iron right here, and that could have been faster. It probably would have been faster in my case, I think. Like if I just go... There was an iron vein somewhere here, right? Yeah, right there. You just pick up this. It's 4. And then that would have been 9 total, which is just 1 short, I guess. Because it was 3, 2, 4. Yeah, it was 9. So that would have been actually really annoying. So I'm glad I didn't go for that. Why did I make the painting? Was that on the previous run? I really thought I needed that for some reason. I just realized that that it was not part of this at all. Why did I make the painting? That's really strange. I had a painting on my list in the beginning. Why? I just realized that. Looking at the card again. I picked up all the things I needed. It's not like I forgot something. I just had an extra item on my list. Why? Why did I think I needed the painting? I have no idea. I can't explain that at all. It is bizarre. It didn't cost much time, but it cost some time. Killing the sheep. I guess I wanted the food anyway, but we had a village, it was not necessary. And then I wanted to grab carrots, but it got so much bread that I scrapped that. Why did I grab the painting? The painting was the painting on any of the lists? Maybe on this one. Yeah, I guess I just kind of messed that up in my brain. I got combined this and that somehow. Because this was the one where, you know, the village could give us a book and the wheat and then the painting from a sheep, and then it's just, you know, if there's a chunker, that's good. And I kind of combined it with that somehow. I don't know. Very, very weird. I'm sure you were all wondering what I was doing. Yeah, I just had 6 items on my row, apparently, in my brain. I just needed those 6 items. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this one. So it's actually not that long. I mean, the runs are not that long. The video is kind of long, though, because I've been kind of rambling. And also, you know, the strategy finding process was slow, so that didn't help. But yeah, that's it for the 5 in a row. I'll see you in the point seeds. Which is probably going to air tomorrow, whichever day that is, because I don't know when this is going to air. But anyway, that's it. Bye-bye.